Hi old-fashioned home cooks! Today I'm in the kitchen making easy, rich and fluffy chocolate chip pancakes. This recipe makes warm, soft, pillowy pancakes perfect for sponging up maple syrup. But to make them an extra special breakfast treat, we're adding in a big scoop of chocolate chips. Not only is this recipe kid-approved for taste, it's also easy enough for the kids to jump in and help make. So let's get into the kitchen. This is how I make rich and fluffy chocolate chip pancakes. In a large bowl, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of milk and 2 tablespoons of vinegar. I'm going to set this aside for about 5 minutes to let the vinegar start to sour the milk. Over top, sprinkle in 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. These leaveners are going to make the pancakes super fluffy and light. The baking powder is going to start working as soon as it comes in contact with the liquid, so you should start to see foamy bubbles right away. The baking soda is going to react to the vinegar, giving it even more lightness and air, which is why it's important to mix and cook the batter right away when the leaveners are at their peak. They are going to give the batter even more rise again when they come in contact with the heat as they're cooking. I'm also going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. This is optional, but I like the subtle warm spice that it adds to the pancakes. Next, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of oil and 1 egg. Whisk this together until the egg is combined into the mixture. And finally, mix in 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to mix this until the batter just comes together. Be careful not to overmix the batter. A few lumps and bumps is fine. The batter should be a thick liquid batter, not runny. This will give the batter enough structure to support all the bubbles made by the baking soda and baking powder, which means extra soft and pillowy pancakes. Finally, I'm going to fold in the most important ingredient, the chocolate chips. Make sure to save enough for snacking, especially if you have some junior cooks helping you. And we're ready to cook the batter on a preheated medium-low griddle or frying pan. Add enough butter or oil to the cooking surface and pour in a circular shape about 1/3 cup of batter for each pancake. Leave it to cook about 2 minutes or until you see the sides of the batter have started to set and bubbles are breaking on the surface. In a quick, confident motion, slide your spatula under the pancake and flip it to the other side. Cook it for about 1 minute more or until lightly golden. Remember, it's a rule for cooking pancakes that the first one never comes out quite right, just like the first slice of pie. Continue cooking the batter, and make sure to scoop from the bottom so you can evenly spread out your chocolate chips. Otherwise, the last few will be extra rich and chocolatey from any chocolate chips that have settled to the bottom. Serve your pancakes immediately with a generous drizzle of real maple syrup or your favorite toppings. Remember, chocolate chip pancakes freeze extremely well and is a great way to store a big batch so you can enjoy a rich and decadent homemade breakfast any day of the week. Enjoy! If you're a fan of deliciously simple vintage recipes and old-fashioned skills, then you'll want to check out this next video. Thanks for stopping by.